channel. My name is Alyssa and today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I think it's still out of stock right now, but it comes out the 22nd if you're interested on Morphe.com. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. It's a gorgeous palette. Got it a little bit ago. It looks like this. Jaclyn Hill partnered up with Morphe to create her favorite shades, her dream palette basically. So today I'm going to be using some shades from there. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I use a concealer. I use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer as an eye primer. I just kind of dab it on there. From the brow bone to the eyelid. Okay. So now we're going to want to set that color, and like I said, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette, collaborated with Morphe. And to start off, I'm going to go ahead and use this first shade right here to go ahead and set that concealer. And I am just using a brush I got from the Naked 3 palette. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush. It's a crease brush. And I'm going to take this orangey shade right here. I'm going to put that all in a crease. I'm going to scoot up here. And these shades are extremely pigmented, so you only need the tiniest bit. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to blend it out with a blending brush quite yet. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right there. There we go. Sorry, I'm looking at it in the viewfinder. But this is the shade. I'm pretty sure this one's called Hunts. That's what I'm thinking it is. But it's a beautiful, bright orangey color. I'll take my blending brush. It's just an old Sonia Kashuk blending brush I have. I'm gonna blend that out, and just to give it a little bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that first orangey shade on the end right here. Perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take that same Real Techniques crease brush, and I'm going to bring a color down more into the outer corner, but also a little bit along the crease. And that one is going to be with the one right below the orangey shade we just used. We just used that one, and now we're going to be using this one right here. Right there. So let's go ahead and start that off. we're going to take this bottom color 2 colors down from this one we just used. It's going to be right here. Has a little bit of a purple tone to it. So we're going to go ahead and tap that off a little bit. So looking good so far. I'm going to go in with that yellowy shade that we went in to blend earlier. Just go right over the top of everything. I'm going to put a shade on the middle of the lid. And let's see, I'm going to go in with this shade. It's a pinky mauve shimmer color. It's pretty, it's really pretty. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I use different types of brushes for different things. This is an e.l.f. brush. It's supposed to be a blending brush. I prefer to use it as a eyeshadow like lid brush, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and pat this color in the center of the lid and a little bit in the corner. Before I blend that out again, I'm going to take another pinky shade. I'm going to take this middle top shade right here. That's going to go in the inner corner just to kind of make it a little bit of a gradient and make sure it blends all together and looks really nice. So we're going to do that color. I'm going to use the same shader brush. And we're just going to stick it in. Definitely proud of Jaclyn. She's gone so far and done so well. She's inspired me to be on YouTube, so that is why I'm doing this. I'm gonna finish that up. this look so much. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow portion of it. So now I don't think I have too much fallout, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go and wipe the fallout off. Okay, so I got all of the, at least majority of the fallout off, and so now I'm gonna go to the face. But before we get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this one because it has SPF in it, so I mean, I personally don't like sunscreen on my face, so having SPF in things that I'm using already is nice to have. So I go ahead and shake this up because it comes out a little runny if you don't. Just gonna take a little bit, you probably can't see that, but I start on my nose because that's like one of my big problem areas as far as getting stuff to stay on my face. And some people just put primer on parts of their faces, but with the heat lately and the sun, we're finally getting warm weather. I need to prime my whole face. Okay. This sun is making me look like a ghost, so you might want to change that. But, okay, so now I'm going to take the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. It's oil free, which is good because I have super oily skin, and it is in the color Ivory. I don't even have to guess what color I am with things like this because I'm always the lightest shade. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot up a little bit, and I like to also draw out the line to sharpen my eyeshadow. So, it's a little, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Powder Foundation. I've used this for a long time, and with oily skin, it has helped me tremendously. It's the original, it's not the matte kind. For the longest time, I was using the matte line of Bare Minerals, and I realized that even if you have oily skin, you can still be glowy and pretty. So I've got the original. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, and of course it is in Fair number 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It has like a little sifter, which is nice. It doesn't get too messy. I can just close it up when I'm not using it and it won't go everywhere. Oops. And then I have the Bare Minerals Kabuki brush. This is an old Kabuki brush. Not sure you'll find the same one if you go to the store, but they do definitely have one. So I go ahead and start on the forehead. Okay, so I concealed the problem areas, but there's a trick I want to show you with this foundation and the concealer brush. What I like to, I like to put a little bit more foundation in the cap, and then I will take the concealer brush and go over where I concealed, and it will be completely set for the whole day. Like it won't budge at all, which is incredible. This is why I love this foundation so much, because there's so much you can do with it. Now I'm done with the foundation part and concealing, and I'm going to go in with a bronzer. Right now it's my favorite bronzer. It's a drugstore bronzer. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Let's see, without the glare. There we go. But yeah, it's a great color, and if you're as fair as I am, it's a great color. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to show you the Mary Kay brush. This is the Mary Kay powder brush. Now again, it's an older brush. They probably have new ones. I think they're black now, but it's a really nice powder brush. I'm using the Wet n Wild in Pearlescent Pink. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that. It's a super pigmented and very affordable blush. So I literally just tap it, and then that's one cheek, and tap it, and that's another cheek. So now my favorite brush of all time that I have so far is the It Cosmetics brush. It's a powder brush. I do use it for a powder brush, but it's super soft and just really good for blending out your blush, and it does also help pack on some powder when you need it. Like me, I need it today because I'm going to be out in the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Face Powder. It's a pressed powder, and it is in 100 translucent, and it says it's for normal to oily skin. Now for my favorite part, it is the highlighter. Now this is a drugstore highlighter, but my favorite highlighter is Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics. Jaclyn Hill actually did that one as well. It's incredible. It's good for, I feel like, all skin colors. I ran out of mine and need to go get more because I miss it. But for now, I've been using the Physicians Formula Translucent Pearl, or it's a Mineral Glow Pearls because they're little bumps. And it's in translucent pearl, so it's like a pinky kind of, I know I hit pan, but it's like a pinky pretty glow on your face. And I'm just using a brush. It doesn't have any name on it. I just got a random brush. I think it's a blush brush. But I just got it from my Ipsy, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip the brush in there. So now that we got the face done, we're gonna go in and do our eyeliner. Okay, so I went ahead and just did one coat of mascara, since I don't use false lashes because I haven't quite mastered them yet. I do 3 coats of mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what mascara I'm using. I'm gonna put 2 more coats on, and then we will finish the look. So the first one, I think it's pretty well known. It's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. This has forever been my favorite, along with the L'Oreal Carbon Black, but I kind of drifted away from that one. But this one is amazing. It really declumps your lashes. And then I use the Rimmel London Wonder Lash. It has argan oil in it, and it's in just the shade black. And that is what it looks like. Definitely my favorite. It has bristles like that. That is the wand. I love it because this tip is good for getting like on the lower lashes, and this also helps to declump, but it also thickens the bottom. So I do the same thing, I roll it out. I'm going to go in, with these two colors. So this one and this one. I'm going to go in with these two right here. I still put in the lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and use the darker of the two, using it's an eyeliner pencil slash spoolie. I think it's a brow. Yeah, it's supposed to be for brows, but I don't really do my brows. But then what I'm gonna do is that same color that we did on the inner corner. Actually, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm gonna put it on the inner corner of my eye. Just to add a pop of color on the inside. Okay, so here is the finished makeup eye look that I did. Super pretty, super fall colors, but I'm obsessed with fall makeup colors, so I figured that would be my first video on YouTube. So I hope you like this makeup tutorial. I will hopefully have another video going up sometime next week. So if you enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. If you have any video requests that you want to see, makeup or really anything at all, just go ahead and put it in the comments down below. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.